Hi, I'm Joe Newcomb, and today's morning musings is Are We All One? I'm doing a series of daily morning musings, and I'm using posts on my blog, Adventures in Density and Effort, as inspiration. Now, I wrote these a while ago, and the world has completely changed since then. So if I encounter anything that is out of date, I will give you the most recent information, and at the end, I will summarize the topic based on what's going on in the world today. I also have some special offers, so stay tuned to the very end to see what they are. Are we all one? Imagine if you were watching a classic Star Trek rerun. How interesting it would be if Leonard Nimoy played all the parts. Spock, Captain Kirk, Sulu, Uhura, Bones, Scotty, or if William Shatner were Chekhov and Nurse Chapel and a Romulan. Yeah, that would be pretty boring and not the same. It takes individuality to make things interesting. Every person on this planet emits their own unique personality, which adds to the storyline, making a really interesting intertwining of plots, a fascinating repertoire of plays and players, a cast of 7 billion on 192 channels around the planet. People following a spiritual path will hear "we are all one" and then interpret it to mean "you are me, I created you," or even that person isn't real because this is all my illusion. It's a pretty one-dimensional way of looking at things. But it's a hologram. That's why it looks three-dimensional, they'll say. Not exactly. A hologram is a 3D image scattered and reconstructed in 2D. It's the same as saying this world is our projection. Within our physical form, we have a picture-making machine that we can create slides to view the world through, which is viewing the world through our projections. And operating on a thought level, we can create our reality by focusing enough energy on a particular idea. And that's the premise behind The Secret. This physical creation is much more complex than that. Break everything down to pure energy, and you can sense that there are denser configurations than others. Some of these configurations vibrate quickly, some of them slowly. Some configurations move, some remain still. If you move your consciousness out of your form, you can travel through all of these vibrations. And these vibrations are evolving and cycling as well. But we're trying to explain it from the limitations of form. We're trying to understand it from the limitations of personality. And we're kind of missing the point. It's all manifested by a creative source, and we are that bright energy that just appears to be individual sparks within individual forms. If you look within each form, whether it's a blade of grass, a person, or a chair, it contains that spark. Chairs don't have a personality or a measurable lifespan, but it's made up of a vibratory structure that we currently call cells, molecules, etc. And we're still missing the point. As essence or source, we created the physical because it has all these wonderful experiences. We created a linear timeline, dichotomies, differences, because it's fun and interesting. We try to become more spiritual by dismantling our ego or transcending our emotions. We can't be more spiritual because we are spirit. As spirit consciousness, we don't need improvement. We don't need to learn anything. In the storyline, our bodies need to grow and learn, and our personalities develop and mature. We don't expand because we're already expanded. It feels like expanding when we align with consciousness, who we really are. So I'm not you. You are not your friend. You didn't make them up. Your mother isn't your creation, although the storyline is your storyline and you cast everyone in it. The focus, however, is on you within the storyline, and it helps to be as clear about your own vibration as possible. If you feel that every emotion that flows through your body or every thought that flows through your head is yours alone, you can become one big messy blob of humanity. For instance, I'm not here to merge with my mother. I'm not here to create her storyline for her. It doesn't help if we match emotions and thoughts, because then I'm 85 with Alzheimer's and lung cancer. Except I don't remember either, and I'm bewildered about what's going on. It helps to discern what is your feelings from what others' feelings are. What are your ideas or impressions from others? And that way, you can step away from the dysfunctional family patterns, religious programming, or cultural conditioning. All those are vibrational threads running through this energetic game. And when we're playing along those lines, you can say there's no free will. You can say we're all made of so much pre-programmed information, we have no choice in the matter. Again, that's a personality seeing things through the limitations on a body level. All through this topic, I've been wanting to shift from the theater analogy to music. We're all different instruments. We're all playing different melodies. If you simply read the music and play along, it will come into one harmonious symphony. If you get the musical thread, you can go jazz the tune and improvise. That's your free will. You can even choose to be dissonant, although sometimes that's part of the bigger pattern as well. Bottom line, have fun with it all. Focus on yourself. Enjoy merging with others if you love them, and enjoy not feeling their realities if theirs suck. We're not here to evolve back to the all that is. It happens instantaneously when we die, and then we realize that we were never separate after all. We are here to enjoy and savor every delicious moment, even the painful, dark, and difficult ones, which is easier to enjoy when you notice what is you and what's not you. So that's all you have to do this week. Notice what's you and what's not you. And if you're feeling a feeling, notice if it's yours or someone else's. You may have a matching experience. They may be grieving someone who's died. You may be helping someone die. Yours is manageable. Theirs is not. Keep it simple and your world will transform. Okay, there's a lot of complex ideas in there. I think the main confusion is that when we pass, then we're a part of all that is, and then we will really grok the oneness of everything. But in this physical reality, we can feel unity with others and we can feel harmony with others. But in this reality, we're not meant to have that level of oneness. The whole reason for being here is to experience individuation and me being different than you and all the wonderful complex changes in life. But it can be very, very difficult. We're programmed to merge with others. There's kind of a survival thing of having to match your family in order to survive or match the group that you're in. And when you stop matching the group, that's really when you can have that experience of expansive consciousness and awareness of stepping out of the box and really being expansive and navigating your life in a different way. So if you like these videos, please click the like button and subscribe. And that way you're telling YouTube to share this far and wide and get this to someone who really needs to see this information. And you can also share it with your family and friends and on your social media. And if you want a free sample of one of my consciousness techniques, click on the link below to the skybox technique. It'll give you a way of being able to look at your life as consciousness and give you deeper insights to what's going on in your world today. And if you want some manifestation techniques, Manifesting Money and Miracles is my self-study course where you learn how to embody specific frequencies that can completely rearrange your external reality. And if you want to know more, my website is joan-newcomb.com. There you can learn about my individual sessions where I take a look at you as consciousness and what's going on in your life today. And I can answer you any questions that you might have, whether it's about relationships, about jobs and money, about where you're living, about what's coming up in your future. And I can also talk to dead people, and it's all recorded just for you. And if you want to learn how to do this for yourself, and that is navigating your life as consciousness with the help of some of my consciousness techniques, Manifesting Money and Miracles is a great preparation for my coaching special where I work with you one-on-one and give you specifically chosen consciousness techniques so that you can transform your life. So go to my website, joan-newcomb.com, and I'll see you tomorrow in another Morning Musings.